हरि ओम। श्री गणेशाय नमः। ओम यतः सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः। ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शनदृश्यभू कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञात्यात्मने नमः। स्फुरन्ति सीकरा यस्मात् आनन्दसाम्बरे वनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। वेदोदधिं समुन्मथ्य ज्ञानरात्रं समुद्धृतं येन तस्मै वसिष्ठाय गुरुणां गुरवे नमः। वशिष्ठ जी भगवान की जय। सद्गुरु भगवान की जय। सच्चिदानंद भगवान की जय। शब्द ब्रह्म की जय। सरस्वती महारानी की जय। योग वशिष्ठ जी भगवान की जय। हरि ओम। हम योग वशिष्ठ का निर्वाण प्रकरण उत्तरार्ध 32वां अध्याय का अवलोकन कर रहे हैं, जिसमें कल हम विचार किए थे। आज तक हमारा विषय ये रहा इस अध्याय में सत्संग का महिमा, सत्संग कैसे हमको मोक्ष प्राप्ति में मददगार बनता है। मददगार मतलब ये रास्ता की बात है। मददगार जो होता है कैसे होता है, जैसे सत्संग हम करेंगे तो मुक्ति हमको अवश्य मिलेगी। कैसे मिलेगी? जैसे गंगोत्री तुमको कैसे मिलेगा? गंगोत्री अगर इसी रास्ता में ये मोटर रोड में तुम चलते रहोगे, इसको छोड़ोगे नहीं, तो गंगोत्री अवश्य मिलेगा। लेकिन इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि रास्ता में चलना ही गंगोत्री है ना। गंगोत्री ये रास्ता के ऊपर निर्भरशील नहीं है। गंगोत्री अपने आप में है। गंगोत्री स्वतंत्र है। इसी रास्ता में चलने से मिलेगा, नहीं तो नहीं मिलेगा, ऐसी बात नहीं। गंगोत्री तो अपना है। ये रास्ता नहीं बना था तो गंगोत्री नहीं था क्या? है गंगोत्री। If you want to reach Gangotri, your aim is Gangotri. That does not mean this road is cause for reaching Gangotri. No, Gangotri is independent of itself. When there was no road, even then Gangotri was there. So Gangotri is not dependent on this road. If you walk this road and reach Gangotri, that is different. It is also possible. That does not mean this walking in this road is cause for achievement or reaching Gangotri. No, Gangotri is independent. See, you have come from Rishikesh to Sivananda Ashram, Uttarakanshi by a car. So what will you say? Because of the car, I have reached Sivananda Ashram here. Sivananda Ashram, you have to come. That is your goal. That was your goal. You have achieved your goal. isn't it? So by what means? By the car. So does it mean the car is cause for achieving or coming to reaching Sivananda ashram? Does it mean so? Or Sivananda ashram is dependent upon car drive? Can you say so? You can come to Sivananda ashram by 1,000 ways. Sivananda ashram is not dependent upon coming from Rishikesh by a car. Even a person can walk and come. Some other can come by a bike. I have travelled several times by walk. So car is not the only cause, or Sivananda ashram is not dependent on the car drive. No. You may come by car and achieve your goal. That is different. That is what we were discussing. By having good association with great saints and sages, the knowledgeable people, experienced people, realized souls, and by having knowledge of the scriptures or going through scriptures, all these methods, they help you, no doubt. They are the best helpers. Satsang is the initial, and it remains till the end. It helps you all the time. But that doesn't mean the liberation, the state of the absolute truth is dependent upon your satsang. No. It is already there. It will be there. If you don't do satsang, there is no harm to the truth. If thousands like you go to hell, it has got nothing to do with the truth. So what do you mean? Liberation or the state of the truth is absolutely independent of itself. It is not dependent, it is not conditional, it is not supported by anything. It is the absolute existence, so it is not dependent on anything. This is what we are discussing. आज हम देखेंगे अच्छा, कल ये भी देखे थे हलचल। हलचल चीटी महारानी, जिसको हम माया कहते हैं, माया या पराशक्ति, दूसरे भाषा में ऊर्जा, अलग अलग भाषा में इसको बोलते हैं। मतलब जो शक्ति, जो संसार का, सृष्टि का कारण है, हम सृष्टि जो देखते हैं नाम रूपात्मक, ये सृष्टि को जो दिख रहे हैं हम, इसका मूलभूत कारण ये शक्ति है। ये शक्ति ये कैसे सृष्टि करती है, इसको बस कुछ नहीं, बड़ा सिंपल तरीका है, वेरी इजी मेथड to create. You can create thousands of universes. You can create. Shall I give you the clue? What will you give me? Come on. First, let there be contract. You can create thousands and thousands of universes. Simple most. हाँ भैया बनाओगे? कितने ब्रह्मांड का ब्रह्मा बनोगे बताओ? मैं तुमको 100 ब्रह्मांड का ब्रह्मा बना दूंगा एक पल में। बनोगे? बोलो। एक पल में बनोगे? अरे ये छोटे मोटे को कौन पूछे, ब्रह्मा बनेंगे। We shall become creator. Okay, simple method, so simple you cannot believe it. That is so simple. Shall I tell you? Okay, who is supporter? Come on, vote. दुनिया बना दूं? क्लू बता दूं साहब? बता दूं? आप भी ब्रह्मा बनना चाहते हैं? और जैसे शिव जी बोले, शिव जी का शादी में ब्रह्मा जी ब्राह्मण बन के बैठे थे, पार्वती का शादी हो रहा है, तो उसको पूछे, शिव जी को पूछे, महाराज आपका पिताजी का नाम बताओ। सोचे, मेरा पिताजी? तो बोल बैठे, चलो बोल देंगे, मेरे पिताजी का नाम विष्णु है। अच्छा, उसके पिताजी का नाम? फिर फंस गए। उसके पिताजी का नाम शिव, और उस शिव का पिताजी फिर विष्णु। वही तो, नहीं मैं अभी आया था, साहब चाहते हैं ब्रह्मा बनने के, और चेतन भी हमारा चाहता है ब्रह्मा बनेगा, बाप भी ब्रह्मा, बेटा भी ब्रह्मा। इसीलिए तो मैं कहा वो शिव जी का बाप विष्णु का बाप फिर शिव जी। नहीं, ये ऐसा नहीं, खाली हमारे जो राजाओं का जो परंपरा में है ना, 5 पीढ़ी के बाद वो नाम फिर बदल जाता है, फिर वही नाम को रिपीट करते थे। बहुत देखा गया ऐसा, जो 5 पीढ़ी के पहले जो राजा का नाम था ना, उसको फिर ले आएंगे 6ठा पीढ़ी में। बहुत राज परिवारों में ये देखा गया है। फिर थोड़ा सा उसमें अलग रखेंगे, पर पूरा नाम का नाम। जो भी हो, कहने का मतलब यह है, सरल तरीका यह है, यह है सिटी। दिस इज द easy method. Easy method. This is the method to create big universes. Could you follow? Can you believe? Can you believe, Mataji? This is the method to create the universes. How it is? First of all, this is something confusing. Are you able to see something clear? What is there here? Nothing is there. Something confusing. Some color, some lines, and some alphabets, some digits, something, which is nothing. And that too, I am making it flittering. What do you understand? Confusion is creation. Understood? Illusion is the supreme power. How it works, how it is a power, how it is a power. Suppose you want to come to class, Yoga Vasistha class. You are a stranger. You don't know where is this class going on. This is ignorance. Ignorance. You can go on searching for the class all over the ashram, not only here, in other ashrams, they are also. Somewhere here, class is going on. I wanted to attend the class. If you don't know, your ignorance make you travel where not. You can go anywhere and search for the place where class is going on. Ignorance makes you run from place to place. And if you know, then there is no movement, nothing. You come here straight and sit calmly. So ignorance has so much energy, it can make you run. Oh, it is getting time. Class begins at 9:30. I have to reach. And you are running here and there because you don't know where is the class. Understood now? Ignorance makes you run, dance, and do anything and everything. If you have knowledge, you have nothing to do. Just you get the aim, achieve the aim. Understood, Mataji? How the ignorance makes you run here and there. It gives you a momentum to search and find. The moment you find, you are at rest. Till then you are restless. This restlessness is due to ignorance. Got the point? This is how you can create thousands of universes. हवा करो, हवा गर्मी के दिन में पंखा चलाओ. This is the secret of creation, and this is the characteristic of the energy. Energy means never steady, ever changing, and creation means ever changing. है कि नहीं? साहेब बोलिए. बैठता दिमाग में. जब अज्ञान है तभी भागते रहना, और मिल गया ज्ञान है, जानकारी है, तो भागना क्यों? क्यों भागना? वो तो सब कुछ उसके पास है, सब कुछ जानता है. हमारे जो जिंदगी का दौड़ भाग, और जो हम कुछ के पीछे भागते हैं, मुझे ये चाहिए, सो चाहिए. क्यों चाहिए? क्योंकि थोड़ा सुख मिलता है उसमें. हम किसको ढूंढते हैं? सुख को ढूंढते हैं. लेकिन हाय रे विधाता, मिलता तो है, मिलता है, पर फिसल जाता है. यही बात है. रसगुल्ला मिलता है, बड़ा आनंद आता है, लेकिन कल के लिए टट्टी बन गया. आज खाया, कल मिट्टी, कल टट्टी, परसों के लिए चिता काटी, चिता लगाया, वही मिट्टी बन जाता है। क्या बदल गया, कितनी बदल गया। वो रसगुल्ला भी है। दुनिया ऐसे ही बदलता है और हम पीछे पड़े हैं, पीछे पड़े थोड़ा एक पल भर का सुख के लिए। Why we are restless? What are we searching for? We are searching for a little bliss, little happiness. Everybody, not only human beings, all the beings, they are restless only to get little happiness. And that happiness we do get for a moment. The moment it is here, it has gone. Just like the waves of the Ganga. See, Ganga, the moment you see Ganga, it is gone. There is no Ganga, what you saw. Time is like that. The moment you know it, it is 10 o'clock, it is gone now. 1 second is past. Time has gone. Situations, everything is ever changing so rapidly. The mind also, the seer rascal mind, it is also changing every moment. Our vision is changing, our assumption is changing, our knowledge is changing, our sight is changing, time is changing, conditions are changing. What not? And where will you get little happiness? The moment you get, you do get. The moment you get, it is gone. And you are searching for this. The only thing we have done a mistake. Why we are not able to get this permanent happiness, unbroken, uninterrupted, continuous, eternal happiness. Why? आज माता जी नहीं आए? थोड़ा खराब है। अच्छा अच्छा। लग गया है। माता जी का भी बहुत इंटरेस्ट है और वो ज्यादा, सबसे ज्यादा समझती माता जी। सुबह 3:30 बजे नहा धो के अपना निकली हैं। आज थोड़ा कम कपड़ा पहनी थी, ठंडा लग गया। हाँ, यही तो बात। तो हम तो ढूंढते वो आनंद के लिए, सुख के लिए, हमको मिलता नहीं। क्यों नहीं मिलता और हम क्यों उसके पीछे पागल? Every being in this world, in this creation, every moment is ever engaged to get little happiness. That is our purpose of life. And of course, we don't want momentary happiness, we want permanent, never changing happiness. But alas, my Lord, I have entered into this house, it is ever changing house. Wrong number. Wrong number. You have rang to a wrong number. Change your number. Understood? Dukhalayam asasvatam. This house, the world where we have been, it is, the signboard is written there on the front. It is the house of miseries. You didn't see it. You have entered into a wrong house. You will be tortured here. It is the dungeon of the tunnel of Hamas. If you have entered here, you will be tortured, you will be kidnapped. You have done a mistake. Get out. Get out. If you want to enter and catch some terrorists, then you have to come with preparation. That is vairag, dispassion and renunciation. Whatever you have to share it with everyone. Thereby you will get little more happiness, and slowly you can increase your degree of happiness, and slowly if you can practice some methods given by satsang, good association, you will get the clues. And then if you can contact some spies, they know the loopholes, they will tell you. Those spies who know the loopholes, they are called monks, saints and sages. They know the loopholes. They will guide you properly. Understood? This dungeon is dangerous. It was written there on the signboard. It is a tunnel of Hamas, but you didn't see it. Dukhalayam asasvatam. Lord Krishna has given a signboard on this. This world is a house of miseries and problems and momentary. Don't enter here. But wrongly you have entered here. Anyhow, everybody wants to have this, but wrongly we have been searching for this happiness, our aim in this world which is ever changing, good for nothing, and play of illusion, ignorance, that is called energy. Energy means ever changing. Energy means ever flittering, restless. And in that, by that, from that, with that, in that, we want happiness, which is ever changing. Huh? Is it not the utter foolishness? Anyhow, this much we have seen how the supreme power, the absolute energy, means the universal energy, how it creates the universes in a moment by creating changes, by creating confusion, by creating, you see, relationship, by dividing, divide and rule. Dividing means multiplying. Everything is multiplying every moment. Everything is changing means multiplying. That means also dividing. That means also having interruptions. Same thing. The process is seen from different angles, known by different angles, and explained by different people in different language. Simple, it is a changing phenomenon, where we cannot expect anything. Nothing is here. Get out. So this is the method, so simple, create confusion. This is called the world. Change everything. This is called the magic. Magic show. The world is nothing but a magic show. Whatever you see is gone. Something is there. Now where is it gone? The magicians that they do so quickly. I am not able to do. Jagara. See? So all these changing process. Now we shall see यह जो चित्ती का बाह्य पदार्थों की ओर प्रसरण है वो तो अनुभव से ही सिद्ध है। विद्या से जब उसका बाध हो जाता है तब असत्य अर्थ का पुरुष को अनुभव नहीं होता। उस समय यह अनुभव करता है कि इतने काल तक मैं व्यर्थ ही बालक जैसे असत्य यक्ष का अनुभव कर स्थित रहता है और वैसे ही असत अर्थ का अनुभव कर स्थित रहा। वशिष्ठ जी समझा रहे हैं, जब हम सच को देख लेते हैं तब सच को देखने से, सच का अनुसंधान हो जाने से, सच का अनुभव हो जाने से, सच क्या है उसको हम समझ जाने से, फिर असत में जो हम घूम रहे थे, जो इतनी कष्ट उठाए, उसके लिए खेद होता है, उसके लिए हम आश्चर्यचकित होते हैं और अपने को फिर बड़े धिक्कार करते हैं। अरे ऐसा हो गया। हाँ, he says when one attains the goal is eternal, continuous, unchanging, unbroken, undisturbed, continuous bliss, happiness. Then when you are there, then you look back, oh alas, how I was wandering in this foggy and dark pitch, dark dungeon. I was searching something which was not there. Now I have achieved it. What was fool I am. What a fool I was there. How did I do all this? This much could I not understand before? Anyhow, gone, let it go to hell. The moment you know the truth, all your foolishness becomes a matter of wonder. How I was such a fool. Huh? You see, my boy or your boy, let it be his boy. The boy is searched for. Boy has gone from the house, student. He went to school. And due to some emergency case, the father goes to talk to the boy. some emergency case. So he goes to the school and he knows he studies in eighth standard. He goes to the school and asks the uh, peon and goes to the class and asks the teacher, where is my boy by name such and such? No, he has not come today. He is absent here. What? He came from a house. He has come to school. He is not here found. What to do? He has gone somewhere. He is not found here. What shall I do? An emergency. I have to meet him. So I went on searching. I went on searching all the places where he was not present. How many places I can search? Come on. How many places? 1,001, not one. Wherever I suspect, I can go on searching. I went to the playground, I went to the hospital, I went to his friend's house, I went to the office room where the teachers do something, maybe he has gone there. I went to the river bank, maybe catching fishes. I went to some where the doggies were there. He was very fond of doggies. I went several places. I went to the temple also. Nowhere he was found. Hundreds places I searched for. Nowhere. I was so much disturbed. I had headache. I came to house. I was worried. Where has my boy gone? And somehow I went to my bedroom and I saw who has kept all these blankets and all these things put here like this. When I removed, the boy is sleeping there. He had a headache and some stomachache. He didn't go to school and he is covering all these. He had some sinus problem, something. He was feeling cold and he has covered up all these and is sleeping there. Now when I saw him, what shall I think? Oh, what a fool I was. I didn't search my home itself. I was searching so many places. What a fool I was. This is how your bliss is within you, my dear. It is there hidden in your home, own home, the innermost chamber. It is there. And that is ever steady, not restless. If you want to search, then you have to be restless. Go for searching outside. Nowhere you can find. You have to search your own house, own home, own bedroom. Every room you have to search. First, if he is not found here, then only you can go out. First of all, when you are going out, that is your foolishness, that is your problem. I am not responsible for it. You are searching outside. It is inside your home, hidden, sleeping. केशव पानी में सोया हुआ है. पानी में सोया हुआ है. So, what he says, when you find out the you find out the truth, it is hidden within you, and it is so easy to get, and it is there, it is already, you are that. You are searching outside for nothing, just like I was searching for my boy. Where not? Huh? Thousand places I ran. I had to reach him. I had to convey something, some urgent about his exam. Some SMS has come. I had to tell him. So in this way, we are misleaded, we are misguided, and this is called ignorance. This ignorance is the cause for all our miseries, problems, and restlessness. So when you find the reality, you will be so wonderstruck. You will be so happy. बालक जैसे असत्य जक्ष का अनुभव कर स्थित रहता है, वैसे ही असत अर्थ का अनुभव कर स्थित रहा मैं। वो बच्चे का उदाहरण दिए हैं वशिष्ठ जी। जैसे बच्चे को क्या करते हैं हम, बच्चे को डरा देते हैं, नहीं तो अंधेरे में वो जाएगा, दोस्त के घर में जाएगा, कहीं कुछ करेगा, उसको डरा देते हैं, बेटा वो पेड़ के ऊपर एक भूत रहता है, जाना नहीं अंधेरे में कहीं, तब फिर अपने घर में बैठ के पढ़ाई करेगा, नहीं तो भाग जाता है गांव में अपने दूसरे दोस्तों के पास। मैं डरा दिया उसको, पेड़ में भूत है, वो मान लेता है और वो अंधेरी रात में वो पेड़ को भूत मान लेता है। और जब दिन होता है, अरे इधर तो कुछ नहीं, रात को भूत कहाँ से आ जाता है। अगर थोड़ा चालाक होगा, हाँ, मेरे जैसे कैसे, मैं एक झाड़ी को भूत मान करके ऐसा परेशान हुआ था अंधेरी रात में, और महावीर 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 जप जप करके उसी रास्ता से जाना है मेरे को, कोई दूसरा रास्ता नहीं। फिर किसी भी हालत में हिम्मत करके भाग जाऊंगा करके सोच करके उसके पास जाते ही अचानक बादल चमकी, बिजली चमकी, देखा झाड़ी है जिसको मैं भूत मान के इतना डर के मारे पसीना छूट रहा था मेरा। ऐसे ही हम ये दुनिया को मान रखे हैं। बच्चे का उदाहरण इसलिए दिया, द चिल्ड्रेन they are so simple, they believe everything, and elderly people, they make them afraid of ghost. There is a ghost on that tree, don't go there at night, sit in your room and go through your class works. Don't go out to your friend's house. No, there is a ghost. So he believes it and he concurs. He sees the ghost on the tree. Really. Because he has the idea ghost is blackish and he will have such and such big head and all this. He goes on imagining some form and he sees that form in that dark, pitch dark night in that tree, and he is afraid. And when one takes a torchlight and shows him his friend, a clever friend, Your father has lied. He wants to cheat you. There is no ghost. Come on, I shall show you. When puts the torch, the young friend, he sees, oh, my father cheated me. हाँ, हमारे माँ बाप सब भाई बहन हमारे रिश्ता नाता सब यही तो करते हैं दुनिया में। फंसो दुनिया में। दुनिया में फंसो। कोई एक बिरला निकल जाता है। कौन? समर्थ रामदास वेदी में बैठे हैं, उनका शादी हो रहा है, ब्राह्मण बोल दिए अभी हाथ कड़ी पड़ेगा, हाथ बंधन होगा, सावधान हो जाओ। क्या बंधन होगा? सावधान हो जाए। पंडित जी मैं थोड़ा लघु शंका करके आता हूँ। गए लग जगह वहां से ऐसा भाग गए कि पता नहीं चला कहाँ गए। गए तो गए और नहीं वापस। बंधन में पड़ना है, ये तो बंधन है भाई। और इसीलिए तो शादी में बांधते हैं, कपड़ा भी बांधते हैं, हाथ भी बांधते हैं दोनों को। लेकिन समझते नहीं कोई बंधन में पड़ रहे हैं करके। अरे सामने कह रहे हैं और बांध रहे हैं, फिर भी नहीं मानते हम बंधन में नहीं पड़ रहे हैं। बताओ क्यों साहब?
अगरे का पेठा है स्वामी जी, खाए तो पछता है, ना खाए तो पछता है।
दिल्ली के लड्डू कहते हैं। हाँ, दिल करता शादी करना था और शादी करने से बंधन में पड़ेंगे, क्या करें? मेरा भी हालत ऐसे ही था। बताओ, हमारे टीम में, फुटबॉल टीम में बड़े बड़े बच्चे भी थे। बड़ा सुंदर मिलिट्री रिटायर्ड था कोई एक, बड़ा सुंदर खेलता था। तो वो मेरा भाई लगता है। रिश्ता नाता तो गांव में सब भाई लग जाते हैं। तो मैं उसका शादी हो गया था। ब्राह्मण परिवार का, जल्दी शादी कर लेते हैं और मिलिट्री से रिटायर्ड कर गया। 15 साल के बाद रिटायर्ड हो जाता है। तो बचपन में चला गया था। तो मैं उसको पूछा, भाई साहब, कभी बड़े दोस्त हैं, बहुत फुटबॉल दोस्त, कहीं किनारे बैठ के मैं एक दिन पूछा, भैया बताओ ना, मेरा भी दिल मन करता है, सब शादी करता है, मैं शादी करूँगा, कैसा होता है, क्या होता है, बोलो ना। तो मेरे को उसके आंखें में आंसू आ गया। मेरे को गले लगा करके कहा, भैया अगर मेरे को पूछा और मैं अगर दिल से बोलूँगा शादी नहीं करना, अरे मैं उसको माना, मैं कसम खाया। मैं पूछा था, वो मेरे को बोला दिल खोल करके, मैं मानूंगा, मैं नहीं शादी करूंगा। भले गृहस्थी करूंगा, नौकरी तो कभी नहीं करूंगा। किसी साले के पैर के नीचे मैं ये सिर को नहीं बेचूंगा। मैं बचपन में मैं ये सोचा था। जब 8-10 साल का हो जाते हैं तो बच्चों के मन में क्या क्या नहीं आता है। किसी साले के पैर के नीचे इस सिर को नहीं बेचूंगा, नौकरी करूंगा। 50 का मैं रखूंगा नौकर। तो फिर क्या करोगे भाई? मेरा मन में नहीं था साधु बनने के लिए। मैं बहुत कुछ सोच रहा था। कभी कभी दिल में हो जाता, अरे पहाड़ में जाएंगे, खड़ा हो करके तपस्या करेंगे, भगवान आएंगे, वो पूछेंगे क्या चाहिए। तो मैं सोचता था क्या मांगूं, मुझे तो कुछ नहीं चाहिए। मैं क्या मांगूं, उसके प्लानिंग में लग जाता था क्या मांगना चाहिए भगवान से। तो फिर क्या करता था, एक दुकान करूँगा, एक व्यवसाय करूँगा, वाणिज्य वसते लक्ष्मी, व्यवसाय करूँगा, शादी नहीं करना है। और मेरे जो व्यवसाय में हजारों को मैं नौकरी दूंगा। कैसे? 50 किलोमीटर लंबा एक मेरा दुकान होना चाहिए। सुपरमार्केट का मैं उस समय सोचता था 50 किलोमीटर लंबा एक दुकान होना चाहिए, जिसमें सुई से लेकर के हवाई जहाज तक सब मिलना चाहिए। मेरे दुकान में कोई आकर के कभी कोई वापस नहीं जाएगा, जो चाहेगा दुनिया में मेरे पास मिलेगा। ऐसा सोचता था मैं। और भगवान का कपाल में जो लिखा हुआ तो हो रहा है। मैं इस तरफ आ गया, नहीं तो मेरे को, मैं इधर आने के लिए कभी नहीं सोचा था इतना तेजी से, इतना जोर से। मैं बहुत प्लानिंग किया था। कहने का मतलब शादी नहीं करना खतरा है। समर्थ रामदास चले गए और हम इसे फंसे हुए हैं जान पूछ करके। माँ बाप बच्चों को जबरदस्ती फंसाते हैं, जानते हैं कि खुद भोगे हैं। मेरा बेटा का शादी नहीं हुआ अभी तक। तेरी के है। और शादी हो गया, बच्चा भी हो गया, मेरे को नाती देखना था। देखे नहीं से क्या हो जाएगा तेरा है? और नाती बड़ा हो गया। अरे नाती का अगर नौकरी नहीं लगाना मैं मरूंगा थोड़ी। नाती का फलता फूलता देखना चाहिए। क्या 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 भावना ले करके बैठे हैं घर गृहस्थी में। नहीं, ये तो सच्ची बात मैं बोल रहा हूँ, सबका है ये हालत। लेकिन दूर से जब देखते हैं ना हम, ऐसा लगता है, दुख आता है दिल में, दुख लगता है कि कैसे विचारे, कैसे विचारे। हाँ, पीछे जाते हैं। एक गलती किया तो बस उसके बाद गलती ही गलती करते जाओ, नहीं बच पाओगे, नहीं बच पाओगे। है, किसी ने कहा 4 दिन की चांदनी फिर ये अंधेरा छाएगा। तू महा तू महामाया के चुंगल से कभी न छूट पाएगा, कभी नहीं छूट पाएगा, फंसते जाएगा। सांप का मुंह में चुचुंदर, चुचुंदर को छोड़ देगा सांप तो मरेगा, अरे निगल जाएगा तो मरेगा, पकड़ लिया तो मरेगा। यही है सांप का हालत। सांप के मुंह में जो दांत होता है ना, वो अंदर को होता है, बाहर को नहीं होता। जिसको पकड़ लेगा वो अंदर अंदर जाएगा। और अंदर अगर चुचुंदर जाता है इतना जहरीला, जहाँ चुचुंदर होंगे उसमें दूसरे चूहे लोग नहीं जाते हैं, जहर है वो। और उसको सांप पकड़ लिया तो अंधा हो जाता है, मर जाता है। दुनियादारी के लोगों का यही हालत है। जो फंसा तो फंसते गया, जाओ फंसो, करे क्या। और दुनियादारी क्या, जिसने ये शरीर को मैं माना वो फंसा। हाँ, घर गृहस्थी करना तो दूसरी बात, शरीर को मैं माना। चाहे तुम गृहस्थी नहीं किया, बाल बच्चे नहीं है, कोई बात नहीं, बाल बच्चे होना चाहिए, घर गृहस्थी किया तो कोई तो मदद करेगा, कोई कभी तो कहीं ना कहीं। जो कुछ भी हुआ, कहने का मतलब वो यही बात समझाते हैं कि जब तुमको मिल ही जाएगा वो, तब इतना आश्चर्य होगा तुमको। देखो, ये खड्डे में मैं अभी तक पढ़ के ढूंढ रहा था सोना चांदी है। मेरे घर के अंदर ही इतना हीरा मोती पड़ा हुआ है, मैं इसे खड्डे में ढूंढ रहा था है, जहाँ हड्डियों का ढेर है। बताओ, आश्चर्य होगा। When you get the truth, you will be so much wonderstruck. Till now I was searching for nothing in this foolish world. And what is the case of these worldly people? See, everyone, if you go on analyzing little, see how they are running for nothing, restless, for nothing. You must introspect. Till now, what have you got? You have struggled so hard till now. What have you achieved? Come on, tell me. And at the time of death, you have to answer yourself. What have you got till now? You have struggled the whole of your life. Come on, give me the bank balance. What is in your hand? Does anybody think on this? If you think for this only 1 minute, you will never commit mistakes. What have I got till now? I have wasted my time, wasted my life. God has given you brain, your intellect, you have a mind, you have a body, you are called human being, you are the superior being. You want to dominate over all other beings. Can you not think this much? This is what the great people say, you must have introspection. You must know yourself first, then you should know others. I have all the knowledge about American history and who was the president, and before that who was Clinton and Obama and other, our Trump, Ronald. I have by-hearted all those names. I don't know my grandfather's name.
तो आजकल के एजुकेशन में ऐसी हो गया स्वामी जी, मुगल का डायनेस्टी बताओ बोले तो पूरा बता रहे,
Everybody knows.
राम के बाप का नाम बताओ बोले
नहीं बोल पाएंगे. We don't know our own history. And we have by-hearted the world history. What a foolishness. What a foolishness. You don't know about yourself. And you have accumulated all the knowledge of the whole world, which is good for nothing, useless, meaningless. What will you gain by that? Huh? Does it give you any happiness, any pleasure, any thing what you need most? Huh? I know there is a morning star at 5 o'clock. When you get up, you see the eastern sky, bright star. That is called Venus. And nowadays it is rising in the east in the morning. After some time you will get it in the evening star. That becomes evening star. This much I know. What do I gain from this knowledge? What do I gain? And I teach this to you. What a fool! See that star, do you know that name? That is called Jupiter. You don't know, I know. I know. I know. That is the case. All this utter foolishness, what we think, what we do, what we know, of course, it is relatively required. If you are here in this world, in this relative world, all this knowledge is required. Little. That is afterwards. You must know yourself first. Then you must know about others because you have relation with others. This is relative world. You have some dependency, you depend upon others. So you must know all these. But that is afterwards, not in the beginning. In the very beginning, you must know about yourself and then about your neighbors, your villagers, your fellow friends. You must know because you have relationship with them. And that is subject to change. Today your friend, tomorrow he will be your enemy. Don't forget it. व्यवहारेण जायते रिपवः बांधवस्तथा. आज जिनके साथ मैं प्यार से बात कर रहा हूं ना, कितने बच्चे, एक बच्चा हमारा बचपन से मेरे साथ पढ़ाया लिखाया सब कुछ किया, हमारे अकाउंट ऑफिस में सब कुछ देख रहा था, सरकारी नौकरी लग रहा था, चला गया मेरे को, मैं कहाँ जाओ पूछा, गया, उसके बाद ऐसा उसका दिमाग खराब हो गया, अभी आवारा घूमता है फिर भी मेरे सामने नहीं आता है, कुछ दिमाग में बैठ गया, दुश्मन, वो सोचता स्वामी जी मेरे दुश्मन, आज जो दोस्त है कल दुश्मन, भाई भाई में दुश्मनी, कौन है दोस्त, कौन है दुश्मन, कौन है तुम्हारा, कौन है पराया? अरे व्यवहार में सब अपना बन जाते हैं, कल दुश्मन बन जाते हैं। है दो बहन है, कितनी प्यार से घर में रह रहे, बड़ी बहन का शादी हो गया, गया हुआ और कहीं का कहीं चले गया सारे प्यार भूल गए मेरे बच्चा। है दुनिया ऐसा हम देखते हैं, समझते हैं, फिर भी नहीं मानता है दिल, दिल है कि ये दिल है कि मानता नहीं, क्या बताऊं। Everybody experiences everything, but I am not ready to accept it. This world is full of miseries, problems, and nobody is really your friend. Everybody is selfish. Everybody thinks of himself only. Nobody really loves you. But you think, oh, they are so loving people. Ah, today your friend, tomorrow he is going to be your enemy. The murderers become your friend for something, for their selfish end. Atmanastu kamaya sarve priyam bhavanti. This is what Yajnavalkya said. The great people have experienced it and they have given us for selfish end. Everybody loves you. This is the truth, whether you believe it or not. दुनिया सब अपने स्वार्थ के लिए पागल. Everybody is mad after his own selfishness, selfish end. Everybody is self-centered. Do you think somebody loves you? Somebody helping you? Nobody. Don't believe anyone.
तो स्वामी जी कंपैशन नाम है चीज ही नहीं।
है?
कंपैशन नाम का चीज ही नहीं है।
कंपैशन, व्हाई नॉट? कंपैशन को क्यों नहीं होगा इधर? व्हाई कंपैशन? व्हाट what problem? Compassion is a compassion. You can have compassion over others and you will be compassionated. Others will have compassion on you. You can have compassion on others. What harm? It is only for your happiness. You are merciful. You are helping others only for your
ऋषि याज्ञवल्क्य
joy.
बता रहे थे स्वामी जी, ऋषि याज्ञवल्क्य वाला
हाँ,
अपनी पत्नी को कहते हैं कि कोई भी पति अपनी पत्नी को प्यार नहीं करता,
कोई नहीं करता है।
पति को पत्नी को प्यार करना अच्छा लगता है इसलिए वो करता
बिल्कुल।
है।
अरे मर्सी, you are kind to others. Why? Because you get pleasure. मैं वही तो कहता हूँ, देखो वो we had the eye camp and so many people came, they were eating and were taking tea, and while going they were given some blankets, new blankets. They were so happy. Why you are doing all this? Make them. Why are you making them happy? Because you get happiness out of them. I enjoy it. That's why I am doing it. See how happy they are and how they are chit-chatting and passing time, and they are being helped by the doctors and all these hospital staff. And I order some special food for hospital staff. Why? Because they get it, they become happy, so I am happy. What is the cause for your helping others? To get some happiness. Is it not your selfish end? I help others only to enjoy. Some people enjoy in helping others, some people enjoy in troubling others. हमारे विश्वास जी बच्चों को छेड़खानी करके रुलाने में आनंद लेते हैं, मैं टफी देख रहे आनंद लेता हूँ। नहीं, कभी कभी रुलाने में आनंद आता है। Sometimes we torture the small children. When they weep, we enjoy. And sometimes we feed them. When they are happy, we become happy. Everything we do for our selfish end, it is the truth, you cannot deny it. So, if you are doing something, why are you doing? To get little pleasure. So, if you are selfish, why should I not be selfish? The whole world is selfish. So, you should be selfish in true sense. You should be selfish where you get permanent pleasure, that is your real goal of life. Wherever you get, be selfish for that. That is called real selfishness. In true sense, you must be selfish, means self-centered. Self, you must understand what is the self. Self means not the body, not the relative relations. Self means the innermost truth. You must do everything for that sake.
हिंदी में वो स्व शब्द को तोड़ने से तो भी वही मिलता है ना स्वामी जी, स्वार्थी को स्व अर्थी,
बिल्कुल
स्वयं का अर्थ जानने में लगे।
स्वयं का जानना चाहिए। स्वार्थी, सेल्फिशनेस, बी सेल्फिश, बट नो व्हाट इज सेल्फ, डू एवरीथिंग फॉर दैट. But we have understood self means the body and relationship, all our relations with the body. That is the first mistake we have done, and it forces us to do all other mistakes. वशिष्ठ जी यही कह रहे हैं, बच्चों को जैसे हम समझा दिए भूत और मान लिया, और जब समझ गया, समझदार बन गया, तो उसको आश्चर्य लगता है कि अरे मैं इतना बेवकूफ़ था, एक छाया को मैं भूत मान रखा था. ऐसे ही तुमको भी आनंद आएगा, तुम आश्चर्यचकित हो जाओगे. यही तो बोलता है, जब अनुभव हो जाता है, आश्चर्यवत पश्यति कश्चित, आश्चर्यवत शृणोति चान्य. कोई आश्चर्य के वहाँ फिर देखता है, कोई आश्चर्यवत देखता है, कोई सुनता है, कोई समझता है. आश्चर्य है. अरे स्तब्धो भवति. हाँ, when you realize the truth, you become wonderstruck. Oh, spellbound. It was so near to me, it was so with me, and I was searching for it. Thousands miles beyond, it was in my house. Oh, what a fool I was. You will be wonderstruck, you will be spellbound, you will not be able to speak, you will be thrilled. So that is the state. जम लब्ध्वा चापरम लाभम मन्यते ततः. उसके बाद, जिसको पाने के बाद और कुछ पाना बाकी नहीं रह जाता है. हो गया मेरा. चोटी में पहुंचने के बाद और पहाड़ नहीं चढ़ने के बाद क्या आनंद आता है. चोटी में पहुंचने के बाद, when you reach the peak of the mountain, after climbing, after struggling so hard, 10,000 feet height you have climbed. Now the end of struggle, how happy you become. No more climbing. And you look down, see others are still climbing. Huh? You can guide them. Oh my dear, don't go that side. There is a ditch. But that fellow will not see it. You see it from up. Isn't it? How happy you become. Oh, end of all struggle. Don't you want to reach that height? Don't you see that bliss? Enjoy that bliss? Are you yet fond of falling into some thorny bushes and to some ditches and slip down again, coming down and again climbing up? Huh? What do you want? तो इसके बारे में वो कह रहे हैं, बच्चे जैसे मान लेते हैं ऐसा दुनिया के लोग अज्ञान के कारण। और इसका कारण क्या है? अविद्या, चीटी महारानी, ये माया का खेल यही है, डाल देता है भ्रम में। कथित न्याय भीतर के अहम भाव में भी समान ही है। यह दिखलाते हुए बंध और मोक्ष में स्वाधीनता सिद्ध हो गई। यह कहते हैं भद्र जब भीतर अहम भाव का ज्ञान होने लग जाता है तब उससे अहम भाव भी दुख का ही कारण होता है। और जब अहम भाव का परिज्ञान नहीं होता तब वह दुख का कारण नहीं होता। अतः बंधन और मुक्ति अपने ही अधीन है। वो एक चीज बोलना चाहता है कि बंधन और मुक्ति ये दोनों स्वतंत्र है, ये किसी के दूसरे के ऊपर डिपेंडेंट नहीं है। क्यों? वो कहता है इतने ही, जब तुम इस को सच को समझ जाओगे, जब जब वो अपरिवर्तनीय अनंत आनंद का ढेर में तुम गोता लगाओगे, कभी दुख का लवलेस नहीं होगा। दोपहर दिन का सूरज का प्रकाश में जब बैठोगे तब अंधकार रात्रि का तुम भूल जाओगे। तो क्या दिन तुम्हारे अधीन है अभी या रात्रि के अधीन है? दिन किसका अधीन? दिन स्वतंत्र है? यह आलोक जो है ये स्वतंत्र है या परतंत्र है? ये क्या अंधकार के ऊपर निर्भरशील है? किसके ऊपर निर्भरशील है? आलोक अपने आप में है। और ऐसे ही जब तुम मध्य रात्र में वो घनघोर अंधकार में गिरे हुए थे तो वो किसके लिए, किसके कारण था? अंधकार तो अंधकार के लिए है, अंधकार कोई आलोक के लिए नहीं था। अंधकार भी स्वतंत्र है, आलोक भी स्वतंत्र है, ये दूसरे के ऊपर निर्भरशील नहीं है। क्यों नहीं? कैसे नहीं? तुम तो पहले बोलते हो ये रिलेटिव वर्ल्ड है, अभी अभी कैसे ये पल्ला झाड़ दिया है? बड़े चालू हो तो this is till now you were telling the whole world is relative world, pairs of opposite. Where there is day, there will be night. Night is dependent on relative with day. Unless you compare the day, you cannot understand what is night. Unless you compare the day with night, you don't understand what is day. Isn't it? Everywhere too. One is related with the other, one is compared with the other, then only we know something about anything. Without, why it is flask? Because this is not flask. That's how it is flask. Why it is pencil? Because this is book. It is not, this is not a book. That's why you can say it is a pencil. This is not this book, not this book, this is not flask. So it is called pencil. In a fraction of a second you compare everything with each other and then you decide, the intellect decides, this is called pencil. Okay, this is how everything is relative. Whole world is relative, comparative. Now you say Darkness is independent of itself and day is independent of itself. They are not related, they are not dependent upon each other. How? My dear, when you go to LKG, you will be playing with some balls like this, and then you will be taught counting. One, tell one, yes, one. This is called one. This is called two. Now, come on, come on. What is, how many it is? Yes, one. Now, two. In this way, you will be taught. And when you come to graduation class, you will not be taught in this way. You will simply, you will be given complicated problems and you have to solve it. Isn't it? According to your different standards. Yes, Guruji. So now you have to understand, darkness is not there. It is called absence of light. So, darkness cannot be dependent upon anything. Understood the logic? Darkness means no light. No light. Absence of light. So how can it be dependent on something which is not there? The ghost is not dependent upon the child because it is not there. You cannot say because the child is seeing the ghost, so ghost is dependent upon child. No. Why? Because there is no ghost. The horn of the rabbit is not dependent upon rabbit. Understood? The horns of the rabbit is not dependent on rabbit. Did you follow? Because horns are not there. So how it can be dependent upon the rabbit? There is no horn. A rabbit has no horns. And when I said the horns are dependent on rabbit, it is, for some people it is real. Why? Those who believe the horns are there, then horns are related with the rabbit and it is dependent on rabbit. If you believe the horns, if you don't believe, if you know there is no horn, then how can the horn be dependent upon the rabbit? समझ में आया? ससुरिंग जो नहीं है वो किसके ऊपर निर्भरशील होगा? है ही नहीं, बंध्या पुत्र जैसे। वैसे ही तो ये अंधकार, ये अज्ञान जो है, अज्ञान किसको कहते हैं? ज्ञान जहाँ नहीं है उसको तो अज्ञान कहते हैं। इसलिए अज्ञान जो है, ये माया को कोई बनाया नहीं, इसीलिए कहा गया अचिंत्य रूप चरिते, अजा अनजा, ये जात भी नहीं हुआ और अजाता भी नहीं है, दिखता है मैजिक शो। ये जो महामाया है इसका बाप माँ कोई नहीं है, फिर भी 50 माँ बाप है, कहीं से भी पैदा हो जाता है। यही तो चक्कर, इसीलिए तो चक्कर है। तो दिस absence is the most complicated word. Absence. Absence, when you believe absence, then absence is dependent on the presence. It is non-present. That is called absence. You know something about the present, then only you know what is absence, isn't it? When you understand what is presence, there is no absence. So, absence, then only you will understand the absence is not dependent upon the presence. Because absence is not there. Because you were not able to see the present, that's how you were bewildered what is called absent. Understood now? When you are at darkness, because you don't see the light, then you say, there is something, maybe something which is called light. Huh? When you are at daytime, when you are in the light, there is no darkness. So darkness is not dependent on the light. And now you are at light, so there is no darkness. So light is only existing. So light also is not dependent upon darkness. Understood now? Very, very subtle logic. You have to understand it. Nothing is dependent upon other. They are not related from higher sense. From lower sense, they are related. You see, different visions you have to understand. When you look at this building from a distance, it looks something. If you take the picture, the photograph will show you something. When you come inside and take the photo from the veranda inside, it will be something else. It will not give you the real picture of the building, whole building. No. That's how in architecture or in engineering, when you draw some pictures of some lines of blueprint of the building, then you have to give plinth view and front view, back view, side view, cross section view. Every view you have to give, then only it will have full understanding of the building. From one side, if you see, it will have some understanding which is not the reality. Understood now? This is how, when you are in the darkness, darkness is there and it is related with light. When you come to light, there is no darkness. So darkness is no longer dependent upon light. It is not at all there, it is gone. So when you are in light, light is not dependent on the darkness. And when you are in the darkness, it is dependent on light. So light will be dependent on. When you are standing in the darkness, darkness is dependent on light, and light will be in that state. Light will be dependent on darkness. Both each other. And when you have come to the daylight, there is no darkness, so nothing is dependent on anything. Only light and light. No question. You have not seen what is called darkness. So no dependence, only light. When one is there, then there is no relativity, there is no comparison, no relationship. When two are there. If you accept two, then you have to depend upon relativity, dependency, and all these relationships, comparison, everything. That is what is our world. So, he means to say, knowledge is not dependent and ignorance also is not dependent. It is unconditional. Knowledge is not conditioned by ignorance. There is no ignorance in knowledge, and ignorance also is not conditioned by the knowledge, because ignorance is not at all to be found. So how it will be conditional? So Gita says, क्या बोलता है? ना सतो विद्यते भाव ना भावो विद्यते सता उभयोरपि दृष्टान्तः तन्मयः तत्त्वदर्शिभिः. There is neither absence is there nor no nasato vidyate bhava na bhavo vidyate. There is no absence in presence. There is no presence in absence. That means there is no light in night. There is no night in light. So they are not dependent on each other. One who knows both together, he is real knower. If you see one, then you are partial knower. You are, whatever you are seeing, it is relatively seen, comparatively seen. When you see both together, for example, when you go to the neutral zone, to the space, and look at the earth, there is no dark day, there is no night, because you have the all-round vision from that height. I give the example of sitting on the mountain top. When you are looking down below in the foothills, you see the future, past, present of all the beings who are moving down below. A car is moving there, you see its past 15 kilometers back where from it started, and you see 20 kilometers ahead which the driver of the car is unable to see. His future, his past, his present, all the three periods you are able to see, isn't it? There is no future, no past, no present for you on the top. But that is in that distance, the driver has got future, past and present. Who is driving the car at the foothill? Isn't it? So when you see from all-round vision, from height, the things change. That is how when you see the whole world from the absolute point of view, all these are not at all there. From relative view, everything is there. That's how we were talking of relative world. So pairs of opposite, so dependency, so relativity, all those. Now he is talking of the absolute view. Okay? So, there is no darkness, there is no ignorance, from that height. In that neutral zone, there is no light, there is no darkness, my dear. Because of your earthly life, you see what is darkness, what is light, what is day and what is night. In that neutral zone, there is neither light nor darkness, everywhere same. And there is no day nor night. There is no sunrise nor sunset. That is the view of the neutral zone. Isn't it? You can walk there without any support. Spacewalk. So come up and we shall have spacewalk tomorrow. Okay, thank you. From that height you have to see. तो मुक्ति और बंधन ये दोनों को दोनों स्वतंत्र है. तुमको जो चाहिए ले लो. जो चाहिए ले लो. मर्जी तुम्हारी. हरि ओम. फिर कल देखेंगे. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. सद्गुरु भगवान की जय. सच्चिदानंद भगवान की जय. शब्द ब्रह्म की जय. सरस्वती महारानी की जय. योग वशिष्ठ जी भगवान की जय. हरि ओम.